What is up everyone, it's TK and welcome back to another video. Now today we're going to be talking about the ban wave and this entire drama obviously about the Clash of Clans Legends League, because obviously at the kind of I would say start of the season, once if you guys remember there was the announcement of the new leagues, Supercell did mention that they will be doing fair play checks. Now this meant obviously we're going to be checking the accounts moving into the new leagues, because basically this is not a Legends League update. So what they did was that they're bringing new leagues and player based ranked like mode and stuff, and like search engines, and just kind of searching players in the attack, and depending on that obviously the difficulties and the hard mode and all that type of stuff, and obviously this change of a spring trap. But they wanted to make sure they are bringing the, I would say, safe accounts into the new system, so you won't be there with like 20 accounts to one player who's doing the push for 5 different people or 10 different people. That way obviously they're breaking the TOS. But the thing is, one thing that they are doing wrong is, I think that this should have been done the day of the update or a day before it, or at least that depends on when the league ends obviously. But what they're doing now is they're banning the people in the middle of the season. That being said, that alone is not the worst. That alone is kind of showing you that the ban is happening even before the day finishes. They can at least place the ban with like a robot or a system to ban this player the moment the day finishes, because Legends League is literally a mess right now. You guys have no idea, but you might have seen some post on Twitter or something, or some gossips, but there have been thousands and thousands of accounts that have been banned. This is crazy because this is the final season of Legends League. There were so many people who entered Legends League. There were so many people who are new to Legends League. So many people who didn't even know maybe that sharing their account information is against the terms and like conditions or the TOS. And in my opinion, there should be like a bigger kind of, I would say, news tab for it, so it can be very visible that okay, you cannot share your account. Like some players think like it's okay to like give their friends their account, which is something like we don't really see anyone really mentions that okay, this is regulation to ban. But so many people don't know that already, so that's something to put out there. Secondly, the thing is, I told you about like they're banning the players before the Legends League season ends. This already makes it so hard for the other people to catch up and make the Legends League lock based even more than it already was. Like guys, you don't realize, when I didn't push in Legends, I was so, like, I would say, calm minded. Okay, this is the last season obviously for Legends, so I was like, I have to get on it and I have to do some attacks. I'm doing some Fireball Lolo attacks. I did some Super Yetis. I'm just switching around. I did some Root Rider attacks because I was missing my 320 cups per day, so I did a little bit of a 320 there. But obviously going back to Lolo, I'm just moving around. But the thing is, I'm not hard push, but I'm looking at these people getting banned on top. It's crazy. And so many people think, well, let's just drop out of Legends and see what happens. Maybe we're gonna escape the ban system, and it's just not how it works, man. Like Supercell, I think they obviously started from high Legends and they're going down, so they will reach you eventually, and this is a whole system for the entire global accounts, I think, because it doesn't make sense to only ban people in Legends when everyone can just drop out and just not do attacks and go to the Titan League, and then when the new league comes and they would just all go back to Legends or whatever the new leagues will be called. So it just doesn't make sense. So that's why I think it's the entire global system, or obviously they would have said something in the past. So the ban is crazy. It's happening madness. Like in 2 days, thousands of accounts have been banned, if you didn't know about that. And that already made Legends so much worse. But with that being said, it made the wars being worse. Our clan lost 7 accounts, literally 7 accounts. That is 14 attacks. And if you're doing a lower, like I would say player, clan war league or clan war basic, not clan war league. Guys, 7 accounts is a lot if you're only doing like 20 wars, like 20 player wars or like 30 player wars. Thankfully, we were doing 50, so we were able to catch up with the stars, but 7 accounts is crazy. It's crazy, and that's just our clan. There's so many big clans and push clans and even regular clans that they're losing thousands of accounts combined. And as I said, it would be nice to have it at least in the final day of the season. That way, they wouldn't really mess up the attacking parts, but they would have messed up the ranking parts. This is the difference, okay? They can make things less worse. They cannot make it good, okay? That's just something we can put it out there. They cannot make things good, but they can only make it at least less worse. But they can't even do that. So this is what I mean. So they have to choose between how bad we're gonna affect the legends or how bad can we like affect the legends a bit less. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I think it would be so much better to put it at the EOS, the end of the day or the season, sorry. That way, the people who are doing like regular attacks, they could catch up. The people who are doing normal attacks, like there could be a list, and these players' tag could be literally inside a robot. They would be in a list, and they would be like, okay, this date, boom, everyone is banned on that list. Simple as this. I don't know why we don't have a system like that, or if we do, if it's expensive to use it for Supercell, if it's not worth it, or if they didn't even care about it, or they didn't want to use it. I don't know what's going on, but one thing I can tell you is that a lot of people have been banned with even safe accounts, and so many people have been banned with sharing accounts, but there are still players out there who are buying defenses and they're not banned. This is crazy, because the moment my friend got banned, and I was like, what the hell, what did you do? He said, like, obviously in Iran they have to share their account to be able to purchase something, because Supercell store is not actually compatible in Iran. They cannot purchase anything because Iran is under sanctions by Supercell, or Iran sanctions Supercell. These two things are just happening back to back, so sometimes they sanction each other, but at the end of the day, Iran cannot purchase anything from Supercell store. So people there are sharing accounts. But what does this mean is that they get banned really, really easily. So once they do, and once I saw my friend got banned, I was like, wait, hold on, let me open the ranking. Guys, the rank 1 or rank 3 or 4 player, they were literally buying defenses. That's like the biggest cheat you can do in this game to be able to win the most money and get the best ranks. They're buying defenses and they're still in the game. They're still playing daily. But the people who are sharing the accounts, they got banned way quicker than them. So I don't know what's going on, why there isn't a system to ban them all together at the same time. Just ban these players at the same time at the end of the season, right before the season finishes. So they cannot get that rank. They cannot get it. Like, it's so easy to explain, but yet it's so hard to understand by Supercell. Like, that thing alone will save so many rankings and so many good players' efforts. With that being said, like right now, when you ban someone, the people who are there to receive defenses, they just wouldn't if the banned player doesn't do the attacks too early. So what happens is that right now there is so many people who are not receiving the defenses, if you guys didn't know. It's crazy. It's an entire mess right now for the last Legends League season. And I'm always honest here. If I like something, I always like make sure I show it to everyone in the community. If I hate something, if I have something to say about something, I just say it. I don't really care, honestly. And I think this alone shows you how bad it is that the Supercell team is managing these bans. They can easily do it way easier. And I don't know why there is someone probably in their team just accepting these methods. Like, who is there be like, yo, let's ban thousands of players middle of the day just to have fun? Bro, like the entire season is messy. Like, it's messed up. So many players are just having to get 8 defenses while so many players are receiving literally not even 4. They're receiving 4 defense and jumping ranks. Bro, like, we were just trying to have fun in the last league of the season, like last season of the league. Sorry, I just said it backward. I don't know what's going on, man. But I wanted to bring a video for you guys so you guys know what's going on, because not a lot of you are on Twitter or Reddit or Discord, or maybe don't have other bigger YouTubers. So I really wanted to say my opinions on this and how they could have made it so much easier. Having the same exact decisions, just different timings, would have completely changed the game. Like, I don't understand, man. The decision making of the team of this is just absolutely out of this mind. I don't know what else to say, but yeah, don't want to really put you guys here too long. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and soon we will have obviously videos for the update, the sneak peeks, the new equipment, obviously new event troops and the events. I will be going on a little bit of a holiday very soon, so I will have some pre-videos recorded for you. So yeah, I can bring it as fast as I possibly can. But if you want to stay tuned on the channel to watch those, please make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you soon in the next video. Take care and peace.